This video shows you how to set up your client PC side environmental variables in Windows 11 so that the client PC can listen for communications from the TrueGrid license manager that is running on the license server. You most likely only need to set these environmental variables if your security protocols have all of your ports locked down or if you have a third-party firewall or security system in place. If you are using the default settings in Windows Defender, you do not need to set environmental variables or open ports if you are on the same local network. Of course, the first step is to make sure that the client PC is pinging the server and vice versa, but we have assumed that you've already done this. In your Windows program, type environmental variables and the link to the system's properties screen will appear. In the Systems Properties screen, select Environmental Variables at the bottom. Now, select New under the User Variable section. Name the variables something that will help you remember what it is. I'm using TG ports. Add the 3 ports you wish to use on your client PC. These port numbers are just an example, but feel free to use them if you like. Select OK in all 3 open windows to save your environmental variable. Sometimes the environmental variables don't take effect until you restart your computer, so you may want to restart after you complete this video-guided setup. Now, go back to your Windows Program Start window and start typing Firewall and select the Windows Defender Firewall with advanced security options. Select Inbound Rules and then New Rules. In the Inbound Rule wizard, select Custom and then Next. Set the program path using the browser feature and find your TrueGrid executable. As always is the case, we recommend that your TrueGrid program folder be saved on the root directory or C:/TrueGrid. This avoids complications in communications. If you want to use other versions of TrueGrid, create a new inbound rule for each of the executables. Select Next. Set the protocol type as TCP. Set the local port dropdown to specific ports and list the same port numbers that you designated in your environmental variable TG ports with a comma between each. Select Next. Set both IP address options to any IP address and select Next. Set the action to Allow the connection and select Next. Set the rule to apply to domain, private, and public and select Next. Name your rule the same as your variable rule and add a description to help you remember what the rule does. Select Finish to save the rule. You may need to restart your system to apply this environmental variable and inbound rule.